Welcome back to Curse of the Lady in the Woods. Last time we did a bunch of stuff. What did we do?
Well, you're not gonna roll, you're just gonna ask her.
Do you want to read her notes?
Yeah.
You want to read your own notes?
What? I rolled a 2.
I'm not reading my writing.
Go ahead.
We sit down for 2 meal with the Abbott stew. Nate investigates the stew. We eat, plus the Abbott leaves. We go to the cellar and drink. Ramesh sings 2 beautiful songs about 2 maidens. You know, plurals exist in
My
this world.
A's look like 2s to you.
What?
My
Oh, so it's not a beautiful song about a maiden in 2 vineyards?
in a vineyard.
Oh.
No, it's not.
I read it.
Your A's don't look like 2s to him. Your A's are 2s. That's
That is a 2.
yeah, it's a 2.
Okay, so Cloven rhymes us down there, plus is surprised. We ask him to join us. Ramesh asks him to get his viola and accompany him. Ramesh sings us a song about getting drunk. 24. The tavern.
24/7.
I'm having a real hard time.
Yeah, how about you give it to me?
Her handwriting is pretty good. What are you talking about?
Every A I see is a 2. So when she writes and, it's second.
And I just write random thoughts, and then when I recap it, I make it sound like an adult singer.
There you go. There you go. I read
Well
like
done.
a child.
Well done.
To continue.
Yeah.
Ramesh starts asking Cloven about how happy he is at the Abbey, and he would like it to end, but the Abbot would not let that happen. We talked about the mongrel Marzana, who was the creature in the well. How they don't mind killing and would attack if her space is breached. We leave the cellar to go find Ilya. He's gone. We find a set of hoof prints. Zigfrek is the one with the hooves, and she'd found him and brought him to the Abbot. Then we go to search the house. We get back into the dining room, and Kane looks behind the emblem of the sun to find a little niche. We find a superior potion of healing.
And I get my wrist slapped.
Yes, you do. And they think the sun emblem might be solid gold. And that's when the Abbot enters the room. He puts the sun back on the wall, and he gives us a small bag of gold.
Emphasis on small.
Yeah. He tells us that Ilya's resting upstairs. We run up there, and he starts sobbing about what he's done. He feels super remorseful. Ez puts him to bed in the hospital wing, and we all go to sleep.
Ooh, you get some juicy watermelon.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's
Oh, we weren't
watermelon
supposed to
and
interrupt.
spices.
Sorry.
Anywho, when we wake up, Ez is gone, but we realize she's with Ilya already. We gather our things and head out. The village people, once we get down there, seem more melancholy than usual, and we drop Ilya off, and he says we're welcome there anytime. So we leave the town and head towards Valaki to find a dressmaker. Then while we're walking on the path, I find something that looks like a pot of ink. Kane tries to detect magic, and he and I both feel nauseous. We find that the ink functions normally. I tuck it away, and we keep walking until Ez tenses up and says we're no longer alone. And a figure clutching a crude axe steps out from behind a tree. And we walk closer a bit, and they said their brethren have us surrounded. They don't want our lives, they just want our weapons.
Yeah,
Nice recap.
Thanks.
last recap.
All right. So we will begin at this moment where the party has been confronted.
Folks, real quick, before we jump into character, are we fighting these people? Or are we gonna hand over our weapons?
I think she's bluffing. No, didn't we do some kind of check and they were not bluffing?
Wait, I think there was some last second.
I don't think anybody's ever bluffing in this world.
I thought we couldn't exactly surmise, and that was what scared us, that she could have us surrounded.
I
So we-
will not give up my weapon.
Okay, we're fine.
I mean, you guys can lay down your weapons. I will die.
Okay,
That's fair.
all right.
Fair.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay, better a little.
So, to set the scene of where you are at. You are at a tight and narrow impasse on the old Svolok Road, nested between two sets of woods on the northern and southern end as you make your way east. Rolling thunder clouds cast a gray pall up above. A deathly stillness hangs over the dark woods and the evergreens that are contained in them. Put it down. Do you want a pretzel?
Yeah.
Okay. He's hungry. The figure that approaches you, caked in gray mud, clutching a crude stone axe. You cannot tell if it is a man or a woman, but based off of the tone of voice, it sounds more like a deep voiced woman. The figure says, "My brethren have you surrounded. We don't want your lives, just your weapons."
My weapon is my mind. I don't know how you're going to take that from me.
And he elbows Zug. Zug is gonna look at his axe and like, this axe is my weapon.
My mind is my axe.
I think Ramis will draw both of his swords. Shing! And then like look nervously at Esmeralda.
Esmeralda has already drawn her rapier
Okay,
in one hand
Ramis
Excellent.
looks more confident.
and her short sword in the other. Esmeralda looks at the rest of the group to see how you are reacting and what you're posturing. She sees Ramis nervously pull his blades out.
No, but then he sees her and he's like, oh yeah, her.
Esmeralda switches gears to Zug and doesn't spend long.
Zug is like still looking at his weapon. He's like,
Admiring it a little bit.
he's like, is this my mom?
And she looks to Syndra to see how Syndra is reacting.
I would draw my crossbow. You ready to go?
Excellent.
Syndra draws her crossbow.
Ramis will say, we have an accord.
It would appear to be at an impasse.
The figure notices that you have all decided collectively that this is not something that you are willing to do. The figure says, well, we'll also accept payment for weapons.
In the form of a deposit, or are you simply frisking us for money?
They say, we do not wish to harm you, but we are very well prepared to do that. We want weapons, or we will take payment.
This is not a world where good people should relinquish their weapons at any moment.
Why don't you show it this we are referring to, you are referring to?
What's that?
Why don't you show us the we that you're referring to?
So I will take initiatives.
Snap.
And I will also take sort of positioning. So I don't have a map for this, but I do, I mean, it's like the main map, that's where this is taking
We can
place.
do theater of the mind.
Yeah, we're gonna do theater of the mind.
So we were
You're on a
on,
road, you're surrounded by forest, on both the northern and southern side. You are headed east. This figure has approached you from the northern side.
from the woods.
Yes, from the woods, coming out of the trees. The path is not very wide. It's maybe 10 feet.
I guess Ramis would have been somewhere near the front of the group. So towards the east. Assuming we were marching in somewhat of a group / line.
I'm 17.
Oh, and I rolled a 21.
Nice.
An 11, probably be towards the back.
7, which
Plus?
is
Dex.
7. 10 plus 0.
Your initiative bonus is 0?
My dexterity bonus, right?
I don't know. I just clicked this initiative button in D&D Beyond, and that's all I care about.
I don't know where it is on this thing.
At the top, right there. Yeah, you have +0. You would just click that. So whatever your D20 was, you just.
Oh, here it is, initiative.
Yeah, you literally just roll a D20.
Oh, that's 15, but I'm going with these because.
There you go. Yeah, whatever your D20 was.
Yeah, so it's just 7. You guys couldn't talk us out of this?
Did you want me to? You were staring at your weapon. I thought that
I will always fight. You will always talk.
I'll talk while I fight. Yeah.
Better sing as well.
Would you want me to sing you a song?
Sing us out of the
something to fight to.
Something to fight to. Something to fight to.
Something to fight to. And I'm swinging by.
We're on the starlit road, having a good time. Getting my good.
Okay.
We're having a good time.
Barovia the musical, where we all are bards. We're a band who gets stuck at Barovia to go.
We're just all bards. We're literally the worst party ever.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
You can't roll on the carpet. That's cheating.
Yeah, it's cheating. Unless that was for
I have
Esmeralda,
that
then
set
it's
of
not cheating.
dice. That seems that.
okay, so
That's possible.
Ramis is on the eastern side, so I'm kind of just gonna take like how you guys are in order of the path, because it's about 10 feet, so you're gonna all be occupying more horizontal space than anything else. So Ramis maybe is most eastern. What about the rest of you? We'll take like an order of where you're at.
Can I have the bitchiest position of the party, please?
The middle,
Perfect.
I'd probably be trailing at the end.
the end.
I should be in the middle, but in between this guy and Mudman.
We're making a cross, and I'm in the middle.
I remember when we ended last time, I like, when he was coming from the woods,
Yeah, so I'm gonna put it at like Ramis is farthest east, then we have Kane, and then Zug is kind of standing north a little bit of Kane, closer to the woman, and then Syndra's kind of on the trailing end, and Esmeralda was close to the trailing end but stepped forward, so is sort of on the same plane as Zug. So you kind of have Ez, Zug, Syndra, Kane, and Ramis, kind of in like a little trapezoid.
Perfect.
Okay, and the Zerker, who is very close to Esmeralda and also Zug. So out of the northeastern corner comes flying an arrow. What is your armor class, Ramis?
Okay. Doesn't matter because nothing ever gets from me. 14.
Meter beat. It lands and it hits Ramis straight in the shoulder.
It would appear as though it is on.
And it does. Hold on, I have to find the crossbow damage.
I gotta find my skills.
And it does. Ooh. 10 damage.
Jesus fuck.
10 damage, isn't that like half your health?
Not as good as fresh out of the oven, but
I'll take it. I'll still take it. Okay. No, it's not half my health.
And out from the southern side, a giant man appears and surprises the entire group. He is also caked in mud and wielding a great axe.
Giant man? How do we know he's a man?
He's
One
bald.
guess.
One guy.
No,
He's not wearing any clothes.
no. Here goes a giant dick.
He's
And-
wielding what now?
He's bald.
He's bald.
He's bald.
What is he wielding? A giant
A
axe?
great axe.
Okay, great axe. Is it bearded?
He is bald and he has a long grizzled gray beard.
What about the axe though? Is the axe bearded?
Oh, the axe is regular.
It's trimmed.
And what
It's a
is
neat axe.
Kane's armor class?
Uh-oh.
It is not good. Kane is a wizard. I'll have you know. It's 13.
Meter beat. And oh. And you take 12 slashing damage.
No, as a reaction, King casts shield. And he
Nice.
gains 4 AC.
As a reaction.
Yes.
Okay.
She said meter beat, so it sounded like it was like a 13 or a 14 over there.
Sorry, can you repeat that one more time?
I gained 4 AC. So my AC becomes 17.
Oh, okay.
I throw up a magic barrier and the arrow.
He still hits you.
What?
He has +5 to hit with his great axe.
Meter.
Can I
Wait,
interject
great
then?
axe? How is he melee with me? I'm surrounded by people.
Yeah.
You are at the south side of the group and he came out of the southern bushes.
I'm in the middle of everybody.
Well, according to what she,
In the middle of a cross that we described.
so who's on the southern side?
Syndrome.
She's
No,
on
she's
the
on the
west
western.
side.
West side.
Western.
She's the
I
west.
thought she's
It's
on the
Ez,
western.
Sindra,
So he's behind
me,
He's behind.
you, and
I see how
Nice.
this is.
Yes. It's a trapezoid and you are the middle part of the bottom trapezoid.
Okay.
so is he within 5 feet of me?
I
You
would,
have to be. You're within 5 feet of me. You're right next to me.
I would assume that each party member is occupying a 5-foot space. That's what I'm gonna quantify it as, is that each one of you is in a 5-foot square and you're 5 foot next to each other.
Well, can I, as a reaction, do protection?
Yes.
While wielding a shield and a creature you see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet. Yeah, I think that.
Does
Yeah,
a
that's
creature
right.
you see count if it's a surprise? If you did not.
Is a reaction, it always counts.
I get that, but is this a reaction?
It is a reaction.
Hmm.
Fighting style protection.
I just don't know if I want to allow it because they
If it's a surprise,
Severely-
because right now I'm
If-
looking at the
If
guy
that's
at north.
true, then I didn't cast my shield spell.
it's for sure a surprise. These two beat you, you're the entire party heavily on.
So a reaction is always an interrupt. So if you're playing like Magic the Gathering, it's the equivalent of an interrupt.
Okay, so
But you only
this
get
is,
one per round.
so this makes sense if it's a round, the surprise, the two
a surprise
surprises are
round.
happening. Yes, essentially because they out stealth the shit out of you. You had no idea.
It's a surprise round, however, you still have a reaction during the surprise round.
Okay, so even with your reaction, he still hits.
So
Which is-
what about you though? Because you're in range, so your reaction still counts.
Yeah,
So either
like
his
RP
reaction
wise-
does or doesn't, or mine,
But if it's a surprise RP wise, I'm looking at the guy in front of me.
Yeah.
And you're in back of me.
then
It
Then
would for sure.
if your reaction doesn't work, then my reaction doesn't work.
You guys are both looking at this other person
Yeah.
and he's like legitimate, like completely behind you. So if we wanted to maybe go by the rules, I would say maybe the reactions are okay. If we're going by RP, it's probably unlikely.
If you want to do that, that's fine. Then I would like to maintain my spell slot if that's okay.
Hold on to your spell slot.
Okay.
12 slashing damage. He rolled
Now
a
there's
lot.
2 of you.
Yeah, that's not good.
And it is now Ramis's turn. So you now are aware of the presence of 3.
The guy in front of us, the guy in back, and some mystery archer.
There's a mystery
How
archer
far
that's
is
in the
the-
northeast.
How far is the
Yeah, but no.
person?
Oh, there you go. So on a surprise round, there are no such, there, you cannot take action, bonus action, reaction, or anything.
Oh, wow, okay. Thank you for that information. I'm now,
Learned.
How far is the lady
Enlightened.
in front of us?
we'll say that, I'll give you the 5 foot, yeah, 5 foot.
She's 5 feet away from us.
I mean, she's probably closer to 10 feet. It depends on who you are, not from you. She might be 5 to 10 feet away from Zug and Ez. From you, closer to 50.
Okay, I think Ramis will.
Go ow!
I'm just gonna cast. I guess I'm just gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on this big guy. So I think like getting hit in the shoulder, being like but it's like not that bad. Don't know about us. I think he'll turn to see Kane being smote upon by this giant axe wielding man, and cast Dissonant Whispers. And so he needs to roll a saving throw, which is a Wisdom saving throw. So he needs to roll a d20 and get 14 or higher.
Okay, so saving throw, meet 14.
Yep.
Did not meet.
Yes! He's gonna take 3d6
Okay. That's psychic damage?
psychic damage. And it is, not great, 8 damage, but there's more to it. He then has to move. He has to use his reaction to move as far as his speed allows away from me. And I'm wondering, does anyone get like a reaction, like a opportunity attack or anything? Well, he like has to flee.
If he has to move away from you,
Yes.
he can
If
retreat
you're,
back
are
into
you
the
forcing
woods.
him to move?
Yeah, from
Then
you.
he gets an opportunity attack from
So-
anybody who he's adjacent to.
So if he's being forced to retreat from you,
Yeah.
does he choose a direction or is he just being forced to retreat?
Does not
He
choose
has,
anything.
he has to go away from me.
Yeah.
Move away from you. Okay, so he can retreat back towards the woods, but he is most certainly within Kane's range, so Kane will get an opportunity attack.
He's within Josh's range too.
No, he's not.
How's he not? We're adjacent to each other. It's impossible for him to be.
Josh is in front of you. This man is
Here.
behind you.
That's
Thank you.
just to the right of me.
Josh, I appreciate this. Josh, I think understands.
This is Mudman, this is me, this is you, and this is.
Oh, okay.
So I can't, I'm too far.
I see what you're saying.
So yeah, so this is Ramis on the, according to you, this would be you,
Okay.
this would be Sindra,
This is why I don't like theater of the mind when we're
this
using
would be
true
Zug,
rules.
and this would be Ez, this is Mud Lady, and this is Great Axe Dude.
Okay, cool.
So he's right in front of me?
He's close to you.
Okay.
But he's going to be retreating now because Ramis is forcing him to retreat.
Gotcha, okay.
And I think then Ramis will like look for cover from the arrow fire. Like, is there anything around?
There's lots of woods.
There's just a
So
road
many
and
woods.
There's a road and then there's woods on both
but
sides.
there's no like rocks. There's no bushes. There's no
That'd be a very
grass.
bad road.
It's a pretty clear paved road, dirt road where you guys are at right now. And yeah, there's like a bunch of evergreens in each of the woods. there are lots of trees. Some of them have pretty large trunks, so like you could retreat into the woods.
That seems just like a bad idea.
So can you, sorry, did you tell me how much damage you took? 8?
It's a bad roll. It's a very poor roll.
Does he immediately run away or do you finish your turn?
He just runs away. at the
So
end of
he
his
would
round.
take his opportunity attack
Yeah.
now.
So yeah, Kane is gonna take that attack of opportunity on.
18 to hit,
That will hit.
Oh, thank God.
5 pierce damage.
5 piercing damage.
Guess I'll just stand there. There's nowhere for me to go.
You could duck behind Zug.
If you're within 5 feet, I can try to protect you.
Okay, Ramis will try to get towards the sphere of protection, the sphere of influence. Yeah, that's right,
This is a
Cameron.
bad
You don't
idea.
fuck with Zug.
We can see your head
Can't see
now.
Zug.
Yeah, surprise attack.
Alrighty. Okay, next to attack is
Not
the lady who spoke with you.
So she's this one, right?
Yes. And she's going to go after Ez.
That target.
Ez is over here. I'm still within 5 feet of
That's
her.
Ez. That's you.
This is me.
Ez is closer. Ez
How does-
stepped
how-
stepped forward to confront her.
So, or is she like, or
I mean, we could do this if you want. I don't. really
is that
care.
what it is?
I was intuiting this. This is what I was.
Yeah,
intuiting.
so this is me,
No,
her,
that was Ez.
oh. Okay,
But we can change it if you want to. I mean, you
I
guys. are the
thought
ones
I
walking.
was in the middle and Ez was to the east. So I don't know when she moved up.
No, I had always imagined it this way, but I think it's different in each of our minds, so.
Hmm.
We can change it if you want to.
Well, what really
I don't know
matters
if it matters.
is she within 5 feet of me?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Yes. Let me, sorry, real quick, just paste in some stuff. Okay. So, she walks up to Ez, to attack Ez, who has confronted her first. And she did not even come close to hitting Ez.
Good.
She swings towards Ez and Ez intuitively jumps away, and you hear the sound of her like wooden foot cobble on the dirt for a moment. As she quickly reacts and dodges the swipe. It's Kane's turn.
Give him a second, he's old man.
He casts level 7 fireball.
And I'm realizing I need to bring up Ez's sheet. Let me grab that. It is Kane's turn.
Okay, so there's a dude with an axe behind me, slash in front of me, whatever.
He's like, he took his like full movement away from you now.
Yeah, so he's pretty far.
How far is he?
Probably 30.
He's not far enough. He's definitely not far enough.
No, he will be able to re-engage you.
That's okay. I have, now that it's not a surprise round, I have stuff I can do to GTFO if need be. Who else is on the battlefield besides the woman in front of Doug?
The man with the great axe who attacked you.
So just those two?
You could get Justin far enough away that you'd have to use like dash to get.
Oh,
closer
yeah,
to you.
yeah, I could totally get on the, what is the woman equipped with?
She has a crude axe.
The Twinkie apparently.
Okay.
Nice stats.
I think it makes sense for me to stay right next to Zug, so I'm going to move adjacent to Zug.
We're all just like huddling.
Because then he can get his auto attacks, and
Yeah.
that just makes good sense. Yeah, and then. How far is he from me?
Probably close to 25 feet away.
Okay. In that case, I think I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter on him.
Nice. Man, you guys are really fucking with this bald guy's mind.
Well, he seems dumb.
Creature
doesn't
whose
have
choice
hair to
is within
protect him.
range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter if the spell affects him.
Oh, okay.
Target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or fall prone,
What's the
becoming
wisdom saving throw amount?
15. I have a pretty good spell attack.
He does not succeed on his saving throw.
So he falls thrown and he finds everything hilarious.
Falls thrown.
Prone.
Falls prone, sorry. Falls prone, finds everything hilarious, and
Prone for 1 round.
unable to stand up for the duration. The creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less is not affected though.
Is he that dumb?
He's not Zog dumb. No.
Wow. Shots fired on many fronts.
It's true.
Wait, you have less than 4 intelligence?
I have 4, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would still be affected barely.
Like this.
Oh no, 4 or less. You can't be affected by hideous laughter. That's like kind of a
I'm
good.
I
too
could
dumb
be
to
affected by
laugh.
hideous
A 4?
laughter.
You don't- There's no way. How did you roll less than a 4?
Wait, hold up.
Oh,
I
God.
think he had like 7.
God.
No, I'm pretty sure it's like a 4.
No, he has to, each time, let's see, at the end of each of his turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. Wow.
Is it 4?
It's 4.
Negative 3.
Are you able to speak? Like, no, seriously, what are the rules of a 4?
Yeah, I think he barely
Like
can
I am
speak.
barely. I am almost as dumb
You
as like
can't
an
read.
animal.
I don't think you can read.
Oh, he definitely can't read. from
Yeah,
a
No,
4?
no.
Yeah, I don't.
I know how to grip an axe and drink wine.
I didn't know Zuck was actually that dumb.
Yeah, I thought you were like 7.
I thought you were playing it up a little bit.
No, I am very dumb.
Okay.
That's why he's standing. He's like, "Do you want to re-roll?" I'm like, "No, you impose these rules on me."
This is how the die land.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, he's
Correct.
prone. He has to pass another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Does the hideous laughter do damage?
No, just
Just-
simply a CC.
Okay, makes him prone. All right. It is Cinder's turn.
With the hideous laughter, would I get sneak attack? He's
You
prone.
would. You get advantage against it because he's prone.
Advantage or sneak.
You have to be in melee with him. Wait, what?
Advantage or sneak.
I think sneak attack requires advantage. Right?
No.
You either need to be flanking or have advantage.
Someone has to be within 5 feet of him for me to get.
What does sneak attack's thing say?
No one is within 5
Creature,
feet.
you can
But you could sneak attack the lady.
To
Because
one
she's
creature
engaged
you
in
can hit with an
Okay,
attack
that's
with a
true.
finesse
Yep.
weapon as a- if you have
She is
an advantage
engaged
on
in
the
the
attack roll.
test.
No, it's if you have advantage on the
So
attack
I
roll.
do get.
You do.
Yeah, all right, sweet.
You got sneak attack on 2 targets.
All right, I'm gonna go for the bald guy though because he has no damage yet. And
Go
he scares me.
You're gonna pounce on him and just like stab the shit
That is
out of him.
untrue. He is the only person who has taken damage.
He is.
Yes.
I thought.
Just point out.
He's also taken damage to his pride because he literally just
No one
attacked
else
an
has
old
taken
man
damage except for him.
and got made
And of
prone.
course, Ruben.
His opening move was to dive an old senile man.
Yeah, well,
And
you
then he
know.
immediately ran away. and then
Immediately
fell.
ran away and then was made prone. We humiliated him.
He's extra giant, so I don't know. I am gonna shoot him with my crossbow. Oh,
Wow.
oh, no,
Wow.
there we go.
Oh, there it goes.
There we go.
I got it.
If that's a 20, play it as it lies.
I'm gonna just grab it and pull it over.
Yeah, okay. What we get?
Ooh, that's not, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Reroll.
That was a total of a 10, but I get advantage, so.
Thank God, thank God.
Alright, okay, okay.
What,
17.
what do the bones say?
Roll the bones.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Alright, so the extra 2 to 6.
And Sindri does 30
I think
damage.
it's my favorite IPA that I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
That's an IPA?
We should go to Celebraker
It
sometime.
doesn't
they're in
feel
San
like an
Francisco.
IPA.
Oh, that's why it's your
Well, okay, so I don't mind IPAs, but I don't like our triple IPAs because I feel like they sacrifice flavor for bitterness.
15 damage.
I like a good
yes.
triple IPA, but I just like all IPAs.
15%.
I don't especially like triple IPAs. 15 damage?
Yes.
Good God.
Damn,
Why do we even
bitch.
have spell slots? What the
Just
fuck?
stabbing you fools.
What?
What am I doing casting spells? I should just
Yeah.
stab people.
We should all just have been rogues.
Yeah. we can all just
Elven
vanish and
rogues.
Yeah.
Elven
We can all
rogue.
equally flank people and just like
Yeah.
stab the shit.
Like the quad flank.
the
Just have
A
one
second
Zug
arrow comes flying out of the woods
and swords.
towards Zug.
No.
Zug is a rock.
So what's your HP pool?
My HP is 30, dude. My armor class is 19.
Have more
13.
HP than Zug.
I deflect it with my chest hair. It gets caught. And it's just,
Zug's chest hair immediately solidifies and hardens and forms a little pin needle.
Is this an ability I haven't heard yet?
It was actually.
yeah, but you have to have 4 intelligence.
Ramis is astounded by what he
The arrow hits Zug, but does not pierce his armor and falls to the ground. And whilst you feel a tiny, like, bruising pain, it does not deal any damage.
I feel like Ramis would gain an inspiration die from having witnessed that.
Yeah, many stories to tell.
That's what I want to be when I grow up.
Did Ramis happen to notice where the arrow came from?
The northeast, yet again.
Okay,
It is Zug's turn.
so there are at least 2 in there.
Yeah, because the round's not over.
The first round was a surprise round.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Okay. So I am going to use one of my maneuvers and expend a superiority die.
Superiority die?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
That sounds cool.
I'll use goading attack on the lady, stone axe lady. Come on. 12 plus 4, so 16.
That will hit.
Yes.
Perfect.
Zog! Get him, Zog! What does goading attack do?
Right? Tell us that it goes.
16 times.
16 times the detail.
16 goads.
You can just roll it. So what is a superiority die then? No, stupid website. I think that's a D.
The app.
Yeah. It's a D.
D8.
A D8.
Yes.
So I roll for damage and
The 2 pyramids stacked on top of each other.
yeah. Let's roll this and add a D8. No, I want to roll. So it's
We had it.
where's D8?
That's a good.
So it's 3 plus 2, so that's 5 plus another 5, 10.
Nice.
And the target must make a wisdom saving throw, DC 12. On a failure, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than me until the end of your next turn.
Pass.
So what? You're smart. Think you're smarter than me? And I get a movement, right?
If you'd like to move.
I will not move.
But I just want.
I am a rock. Strong as a
I
rock,
am
dumb as a
an
rock.
island.
What's your HP?
30.
Right now.
30.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I can't do numbers. I'm really dumb.
TM's getting excited.
She's gonna shoot another arrow.
Whose turn is it?
Esmeralda slices at the woman with her rapier, and she hits her with ease. She makes it look easy.
Hmm.
And Esmeralda does 13 piercing damage.
That So
She's not done. But it's half of her turn. Numbers. I should just open my calculator. Yeah. Esmeralda then lunged at the same target with her hand axe.
again,
She's got a rapier and a hand axe. So
she's a fighter.
And again, with great swiftness and ease, hits the target. And she deals 4 slashing.
That was good.
The D&D website has crashed.
The bald man with his great axe continues to fight his laughter, but cannot fight it.
The puns were too strong.
What's the saving throw for the wisdom saving throw? Does he just not get his turn at all if he just misses? He continues his fits of laughter on the ground, lying prone. You all watch on in horror. And out of the western end of the road,
Werewolf.
Here we go.
a lumbering woman standing almost 7 feet tall, bald, huge, full of muscle,
So much bald.
walks up to the group,
Walks up.
just hobbles.
Let's just walk the other way. Walk away as a reaction.
She is holding a spear that is close to 6 feet long,
Sorry.
and she makes her way towards Syndra.
Fun.
6 foot long spear.
Yep. Yeah.
This does not sound like fun.
Well, you know.
She's got reach.
She runs at Syndra with her mighty body and lunges with her giant spear.
Where is Syndra? Behind the stone lady?
Yes. So Syndra is like kind of here, like kind of off on this side of the group,
Mhm.
and this woman is starting to approach from this direction.
Oh, I thought she was like
So,
over here
let
because
me
she
use-
gives a sneak
See,
attack.
it's not that easy.
So I wish that yeah, there's so many things. I really wish I had a piece of paper at this point. I really wish I did, but I'm gonna use your dice. Sorry, Josh. We have the woman, we have Ez, we have Zug.
Piece of paper.
Oh, do you want a piece of paper, Daniel?
Okay.
That was quick. Build an entire laptop.
But the thing is, like, you're gonna move. So I don't really want paper. I kind of want the dice.
Okay, then tell.
Alright. just
Sound
grab
like I'm
using your
One
dice.
of the last pages, there you go.
I don't want your phone.
Why not?
Because we have to move things.
Why don't you
Why don't you use these as good guys and these as bad guys?
Why don't you just open up an Excel spreadsheet,
I don't want
which
to.
is a grid?
Zug. Ez. Ramis has crowded towards Zug, which, by the way, this is north, this is south. So Ramis has crowded towards Zug. Tane has also crowded towards Zug. Oh, sorry.
Do you want some different colors?
Sure.
Mexico has changed the. element
Okay,
of the-
Ramis, orange is as close to gold as we're gonna get.
You're a cat.
Syndra, red.
Okay.
What does that die mean?
Zug is pink.
They're cat feet.
It's just a picture of a cat.
6 cats.
The man with the great axe is over here.
6 cats running a transfer.
There is something out here that you have not seen yet.
The arrow shooter.
Yes. And now the lumbering giant woman here. And then that would make Zug, This is this is Syndra. That's Syndra. That's Ramis. This is Kane.
Okay.
And this would be Ez. Close enough.
Okay.
So this lumbering lady approaches Syndra.
Okay.
And comes at Syndra with a giant spear.
Okay.
24.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Before we roll damage, Ramis would use a reaction to
Tell a good joke.
tell a joke, which actually serves
knock.
a purpose.
But me not. Knock, knock.
Yeah. He uses cutting words. So I will use a die and subtract that number from the damage dealt to Syndra.
Oh, thank you.
So I'll say, "We're going to stab her with that giant twig. Good luck."
Look at this sweet weapon you have.
I love it. That's great. All right. And she 8 damage, slashing damage,
Let me see.
How much damage did she?
piercing damage. Sorry.
Wait, so I think I roll 1d6. Let me double check real quick.
I don't think slashing and piercing matter for you guys. I don't think you have immunities to that.
Or resistances.
It doesn't say. but
Mostly from monster
Damage.
manual.
Is it D6?
I'm trying to figure that out, but I guess.
I imagine it being a D6.
Okay.
I don't know for sure. What's the
I
spell
imagine us
called?
getting out of this, Scott.
It's not a
Cutting
spell.
words.
It's just an ability. Oh,
What does
5.
that count for?
5?
So subtract 5 from that.
All right, so Syndra
Yes.
takes 3 damage.
Feeling great. Feeling
Sorry.
surprised.
Sorry, I didn't do that for you, Kane. I just.
I could probably
thought,
take
I
it.
thought the spear was going to be a lot more.
And that is going to bring us to Ramisa's turn.
Oh yeah. So we have a giant spear lady. Jesus.
So you have now been attacked by 4 sources.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess
We still outnumber them.
Ramis. I think Ramis is going to try to help.
And the woman who has taken a lot of damage. So the one that,
The one who
Yeah.
originally approached
You're
you.
gonna
Yeah.
help her?
going to
He's
enter.
going to help kill her.
Okay.
Yeah,
Words matter.
I said enter.
All right, Zug.
You have to be very exact with Zug.
What is like end isn't a helpful term. Okay.
So I'm actually going to use the 2 swords that I had already pulled out.
He just held them and he was like, fuck you. Fuck you.
Okay, so I'm going to attack her.
All right.
That is a 24.
That hits. I don't even have to
Nice,
roll.
you rolled 24? Damn!
I don't think he rolled 24, but
He rolled, the result of his roll
And
was
that's
a 24.
That's 4 damage. I rolled a 1.
no.
All right.
Oh no.
But I get a second attack.
Yeah!
Alright.
That is a 21.
To hit.
Yeah.
That is
Okay.
gonna hit. Not 21 damage.
I don't
And
think
that's-
any of us are capable.
That's
of 21 damage.
That's
As is.
5 damage.
Really?
I just did like 24 damage.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're way cooler than us.
You did 15 damage.
15. Oh, never mind. Okay.
It was 5?
It was double
In your
digits,
mind.
alright?
It was 24.
I feel like I've
And as
done
Ramis is
20-something
swinging
damage
into her,
before
he's
in
like
this game.
trying to take note of like how injured looking she is.
She looks mildly injured.
Jesus Christ, we're gonna die.
That's okay. We're gonna go down with style though, aren't we?
That's true.
I haven't been hit yet.
We're gonna go down
That's
with
true.
cutting
He's
words.
fine. Nobody cares about him though. They're hurting us.
It is
Yeah.
her turn to attack.
Okay.
And she is going to, perceiving as the by far greatest threat,
Well,
lunge after
We don't need to
Ez
hear that.
yet again.
yeah, we can't hear her internals like target selection.
She's like, you guys look
She just says it out loud.
She's
I'm
like,
going to hit her because she seems dangerous.
You all seem very lackluster. I am going to attack this woman here. She states to the group.
Great, thank you.
And she lunges with her crude axe at Esmeralda. And Esmeralda, again with the agility of a fucking snake. Yeah.
Is this the equivalent of gaming masturbating? Is that what this is?
Just,
Is Esmeralda you?
I mean, have you seen the picture?
Are you gonna chop your leg off?
She just put it back on. It's mechanical.
Peg leg?
She immediately acrobats her way out of harm's way. So Esmeralda's armor class is a little high, so she's just a little bit harder to hit.
I don't even know how we convinced her that we were worth adventuring with. She's just so much better than us.
And the woman again misses, growing increasingly frustrated and potentially plotting to attack someone else next time. Just a thought.
Thought we can hear.
A thought that you all.
This voice in my head.
Why am I hearing that someone might be plotting to attack someone else? This is your intuition speaking.
I have intuition.
I was gonna say.
No, Zug is just like
You're reciting the alphabet and getting it wrong.
No, I haven't.
A-E-C-K.
I have two thoughts. Is this wine? Is this not wine?
Is this wine? Can I hit it with an axe?
Zug just goes through a whole like,
Repeat.
flow chart in his head. He's like, is
If
this
wine,
wine?
drink. If
No.
not wine, hit with
Can I
axe.
hit it? Yes. Hit it.
Flow chart that goes like this.
And with her miss, it is now King's turn.
Well, because that one dude's laughing hilariously, should probably leave him to his business at the moment. And
Okay, I can unplug this. Yeah, I'm charged enough that I can go without this. See if I'll step over. For a second, I thought I was using this camera and I like tilted it into my garage. And I realized we couldn't do that. There you go.
I'm sorry, the D&D next website is struggle busting right now.
Is it
Real hard.
Really?
Yeah, it literally just forgot all of my spells.
really?
Yeah.
It's holding up pretty well for me. So what are you trying to do? I can actually like navigate to your page. What's this one?
I'm gonna post this down there. This is another song.
Okay,
Nelson, once again.
I'm gonna
Strahd.
use,
I7 is very fruity.
Okay.
Nelson's very fruity. So it should be like.
yeah, I'm going to use,
Oh, good.
magic missile on, the woman. So.
Do you want beer?
Actually, should I do that? Should I
Should
deal damage or should I
Oh, I
focus
thought
on
you were
the
angry.
She was giving us a good deal of yours. There, you get along so well, look, I've gotten.
Do you guys want me to try to deal damage or do you want me to CC?
CC.
CC. Yeah, so, I'm going to. Let me go into my spell.
That's pretty good.
That's nice.
Can you make him like incredibly itchy?
Almost.
Kind of smooth though.
Yeah.
A little, buttery.
Why does that make you so
Very
happy?
sweet.
Because he made someone laugh and like how else do you see something?
So we're ending on
itchy?
some bitter
Sweet.
idea.
Okay.
Sudden impulse to
Okay,
perform
okay,
the
so
hokey
order.
pokey in
Yeah.
its
Okay,
entirety.
sweet.
Start with the soft daisies, then we're going
Sing
into
99 dollars
Okay.
to do on the wall.
the clear westies.
Sounds good. to me.
Theme appropriate.
Okay, is it gonna let me do this then? Jesus.
I like the watermelon drink.
Okay.
I like watermelon
You
drink.
want your own glasses?
Oh, did you try that? It's
really
good,
I
right?
did like
It
it.
does not taste like an IPA
It's
at all.
nice.
It's
Very
not bitter.
I
It's,
didn't expect watermelon to go well with hops though. I mean, I guess it would, but
you know what this is a lot better than, but I would compare it to is the Heller High Watermelon.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
That's
Oh,
garbage by
yeah.
comparison.
this is much better.
This is so much better.
But like a wheat beer with watermelon makes sense to me because wheats are kind of like they're
Yeah.
like pretty mild in general, you know, so you can put pretty much.
This is
anything.
very, you're right about this, Lee. Like I feel tipsy.
Oh, yeah.
That's
No,
what
that
50%.
is- That's borderline wine.
That
Yeah.
is wine,
Yeah.
so too is rice wine.
And she already finished a bottle.
It's
Get her.
flavored. You
I
don't
finished
want
one and I was like, Wait a second.
Well, that's why I was so impressed. You're
I
not like a
might
whole
want to
case
hug people
over.
right now. I want to hug people right now. That's not normal.
But give me one more, and I'll want to punch people.
It takes a
I
lot more
have
than
like
one for me to get away
3
from that.
hours of content prepared after this fight.
We're good to go, bitch.
We
We
got
can
all
stay
night.
here
We got
all
all
night.
night.
We're
All
stay here
night.
all night.
I do want to order some food.
Yeah, we should probably think about
We didn't
that.
have a pretzel.
We're gonna have to take an intermission after.
Calm
that.
back,
Yeah,
calm back,
Um,
kill some shit.
I
Hey.
am going to. Okay, so what does this person look like?
That's his battle sign.
Who are you?
The woman.
The woman that's in front of
Yeah,
you?
but can you describe her appearance to me? Like, do I have any understanding as to what? her
Is she
origin
ugly?
is?
Because it spells more
What's
effective.
my
Caked
motivation?
in mud,
Yeah.
Caked in mud.
lots of mud,
Okay.
mud all over, gray mud all
What
over
about
her
her
body.
clothes? Can I tell anything about her?
Tattered, but there's also a pelt, so this looks like someone
So she doesn't look
wild looking,
like. Yeah, okay.
wild in appearance.
Do we think they're human?
A little androgynous. It's hard to tell if it's a man or a woman because she's
So
actually
much
very
less.
muscular,
I'm gonna cast.
quite large. She's close to like 6 feet.
Come on. Oh my god.
The other one is like almost
Oh
7.
my. What the hell?
They're very large.
There's like a weird Easter egg on this website right now. Maybe
The
they're-
great
you do the-
X Man is like
did you do the party
Brian's
mode?
height, like
What's that?
Did you do
6'5".
the party mode?
No, there's like
They're
a
large
wizard.
So like
Yeah,
a group of.
That's the party
neighbors.
mode.
Oh, is that party mode?
Oh.
Okay. No idea.
Buglers. The buglers attack the party. That's what we should call this episode. It's
Yeah.
like the one where the buglers attack the party.
What are the buglers?
My
That's
family.
her family.
My dad is like
Oh.
6'5", my mom's 6 foot.
Oh,
my
it's
sister's
you?
5'10".
Bugler.
I thought it was Bwag, so I thought you were
Waggler? No, she's
Waggler.
bugler.
Waggle.
No, Bwag.
It just sounded cool to me. Bwag, man, Wagglehorn.
The bugle.
Yeah, that sounds,
Mine is Buglehorn on that thing.
yeah.
Kevin gave me
Oh,
that
that's true.
Bugle.
unfortunate name.
Bugler.
No.
Bwaggle.
Do you remember-
Okay,
Oh,
so let me check the
come back to that.
real quick.
Why Buglehorn? I'll tell you later.
Does it have anything to do with Ian?
No.
Oh, okay.
So.
I don't know. He's mean when he gives nicknames.
I love it.
He was mean. He's
Do you need me to
probably a
look up a
fully
spell for
different
it?
person.
No, I'll look
I
it
was
up.
digging
I'll just
it.
read the thing now instead of
I was
trying to
digging
add
it.
it to back to my spell
I'm
list.
nicer now.
I'll just keep track of my spell slots separately.
I assume he is too. I give him the benefit of the doubt.
It's always been nice to me. Nice and sassy,
Okay,
Everyone's nice to you, McKenna.
except when they're sassy.
Everyone's nice to you.
so I'm gonna cast
Except when
hold
they're
person on her.
Nice.
Cool.
Choose a humanoid that you see within range. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed.
Of what?
Fail.
What is the DC though? I'm just
The
curious.
DC is 15. It's my spell.
Wow, yours 15.
I have an int of 20, so.
Is mine based on my wisdom then?
It might be. For charismatic casters, it's like wisdom.
Oh, I should have taken higher wisdom then.
I thought for charismatic casters it was charisma. You-
There is no, yeah, it is
Charisma is your
charisma. It is
spell
charisma.
All my spells are like.
What is your spell
wisdom.
save DC? Your
Uh,
spell save DC
Oh.
is the check. The check number is based on your charisma, but they have to pass a wisdom check against your charisma.
All I can tell you is they're all wisdom saving throws of 14. All my spells.
So your charisma check, or your charisma is only contributing to, you don't have 20 charisma. You have what, a 19?
Oh, does that change that if I had 20 charisma?
Yeah, you go up
Yeah,
a
you
point.
need to go up to 20 at your next ability
At
check.
every even number, you gain one extra modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No,
your,
I know that.
your
but
spell
why would
check will
that
go
affect
from
my-
14 to 15.
Fuck, I should have taken that this level. I did it. Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm casting whole person.
Okay.
They failed.
They
Is that what you
failed.
said?
They failed.
So in that case, they become paralyzed for the duration, which is up to 1 minute or 10 rounds. However, at the end of each of their turns, they can take another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends. But it consumes their saving throw consumes their turn.
Okay. How many spell slots have you used?
2.
How many do you have total? 8, 6,
Uh,
8, 9.
2, 3, 4. I have 4 more spell slots.
Sindra.
All right, I would like to, I think I'm gonna shoot the one next to me with my crossbow.
Please.
The one next to you, the big lady,
Yes, with the javelin,
the spear.
spear.
Javelin?
She is gigantic.
Yep.
She's
She
Lady
towers
Dimitrescu.
over you
When I
in both
get-
height and width.
Would I get advantage when firing at her because she's electric?
It's decided to start
Oh
updating.
my
Try,
God.
try to guys. All right.
I don't even have a bonfire right now.
Oh, hello. Okay, 21 non, yeah, 21.
That's a hit.
Go-
Yes,
go
it's
button.
excellent.
It's much slipperier.
No, okay. Oh boy, that's gonna be 3, no. 7 damage.
Damn. Nice.
7 damage. That was actually much better than I could do. so
Pretty
I
decent.
can't
Pretty
really talk.
decent.
You're welcome.
All I
guys.
can do is make people laugh and stand still. Please take advantage of that.
You'd think I'd be able to make people laugh.
I cheat.
Yeah, that's true. That wasn't even funny, wizard.
It's not funny. It's kind of sad.
Try actually writing a joke. It's really hard.
Just wait till I revert to using a crossbow, just like Syndra. I just become a shitty Syndra when I run out of spells.
Oh, fancy.
Another arrow flies out of the woods.
This rat fighter we got over here.
Yeah, who's the bitch in the woods?
This
You
arrow,
can't even come out and face an old man.
this
What a
arrow
little bitch.
flies
This might be going for you.
Kane says that.
at Doug.
Okay.
Again.
So he's directly in the line of sight of the fire.
I'm glad she knows
I
what the
throw
woods
my
is.
chest hair in anticipation.
And this is going to be a 18.
Zug goes back to sleep. 19.
Back?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome, AC. It's tight.
And the arrow again, this time hits Doug a little bit harder, but still not quite enough to do damage
Still too dumb to
physically.
notice.
A little damage to the ego though.
What?
Don't worry, a little wine will fix that. But I'm collecting these arrows right at my feet as they fall.
Later you know.
Slight indentation in the arrow. The head of the arrow has become slightly blunted from hitting you.
Yeah,
I've
you
always
always
wanted
possibly
a
want to
30
be rewarded for
nipple.
your creativity.
This one hits you right in the left nipple.
Mm.
You kind of like
That's
it.
my Achilles nipple.
No.
It was kind of hot. All right,
Kaboom.
to you.
Right with it?
I don't know.
Should I write this down?
This is a new.
It's your turn,
this is a
so
new
you get to
character flaw.
decide.
Or, trait.
Okay, I am goading attack. She's just gonna attack Esmeralda again.
Cast Mage Hand to give that dude in the bushes a wedgie.
Maybe. I was thinking about fucking with him, but they all seem like they have pretty high HP.
That's like a fuck you, right?
I could have unseen.
So
serpent
far is
hit away.
Syndra from me.
We could double team his.
or
Like
just
atomic
15 to
wedgie,
20
yeah,
feet.
Atomic wedgie.
Why are
I'll
you
take
so
5
far
pounds.
away?
You take
What?
5 pounds.
Why are you so far
Me?
away? You're like
Why
a
is that
football field away.
Scooching away from me.
Wait, you're a football
What are you talking
field
about?
away?
I'm
How
right
you so
here and
far?
you're right there.
I told him you're 15 feet away, and he said that.
You're trying to attack the spear lady?
Where did you play?
Well, right now
football?
Esmeralda kind of has her on lockdown, and I'm
Excuse me, if anybody has anybody on lockdown, it's Kane.
Right.
All right.
One
Kane.
guy is laughing his ass off in the field. The other one is just stiff boarded and hit the ground.
so you're just a really bad comedian.
We could try to just finish one off.
Okay. I just don't want her to get hit again.
We have ways of dealing with it.
Okay, so I'm going to just attack, I guess. Yeah, I'll swing.
I was thinking about that.
Sorry. Taking this one.
Oh, is that a-
11 plus 4, 15.
That will hit.
Oh, these mud people need to work on their armor.
Right.
Mud's not cutting it.
Not so much.
Basic try chest hair. That's an 8 plus 2.
Even Zara was
10,
surprised by
baby.
that one.
I'm consistent.
Yeah. Sure. Are they dead yet?
Yeah, can she be dead?
Yeah, please.
She's not dead.
She tired? Is she a little weak?
Yeah, she's sleepy from fighting so much.
She seems fine.
God damn.
Does she have werewolf blood in her or something?
We'll find that out when she.
Wait, does it matter that I hit her with a silvered short sword? Did that do anything different?
She's just a wild old lady.
With tons of fucking HP,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, okay, remember when we talked about this, how we said how any little in random reaction or encounter would be our death?
Yeah, this is it.
It's- yeah.
Okay.
This is the equivalent of a dire ladybug.
Dire ladybug cast flutter, you scream in pain. Take 1d20 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Whose turn is it then?
Esmeralda attacks the target in front of her.
Kill her.
Finally.
She's got it.
No?
He's doing the mental math.
Describing the decapitation.
With a rapier?
Sure.
That would be an
It's like a
impressive
perforated
rapier
neck.
swing.
No, just like goes all the way through the head and just like comes out the other side of the neck.
And what?
That's
That's
a
twisted.
Impalement.
Still, her head popped off though.
Really?
In my version of this story, yeah.
Wow.
Is it like an explosive rapier?
Yeah,
Explosive tip rapier. I like it.
like the hilt.
There's some gunpowder on the end.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You drive it all the way through, then you reach the
That
gunpowder.
seems like a really inefficient way to use a rapier, but. I'm still on board.
Esmeralda,
It's working.
Esmeralda stands her ground and plants her feet.
Good.
Foot.
Oh, man. She's not gonna take that lip from you
With-
much longer.
Absolutely no components at all.
What?
Esmeralda casts lightning bolt.
Nice.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a
she's-
fun one.
She can innately cast lightning bolt.
That's cool.
She's already cool.
She casts it in a diagonal line to hit both the target in front of her and the giant woman that is nearby Sintra.
Good thing
Really
we made
confident
friends.
we will never, even at level 20, with the wish spell, be able to do
I'm into it. I'm
that.
just glad I'm seducing her slowly.
Both both targets completely miss their dexterity saving throws, and they each take 8d6 lightning damage.
8d6?
Yeah, it's lightning bolt.
You're never going anywhere without Esmeralda.
Oh my god.
The ground
I'm
ignites.
sheltering under her.
Yeah, seriously, why don't we all just flee and just wait?
You got Peace.
She can
Sorry.
peg me
I'm
anytime
so
if
sorry. I misspoke. 9d6.
Holy shit.
Whoa. Where was she
Sure.
hiding that?
Yeah, seriously, what took you so long? Ant?
God damn it.
How strong does she have to be to do 96? Because I have lightning bolt in my other campaign and I'm pretty high and I cannot do that much damage.
No, Esmeralda's making shit up.
Probably a witch.
100%. She's a vampire hunter.
Makes sense.
She does 38 damage to the
Thus
first target.
emasculating everyone in the party,
Yep.
except for Syndra. Infeminating Syndra.
And the woman who you paralyzed falls to the ground in a quick heap
A
Of
quick
ash.
and is set ablaze.
Would you say that she's a hot mess now?
Try the bow.
Come on.
Can you count how many times I roll the dice? Because trying to keep track of the last one's really hard.
Do you want me to roll for you?
I'll do the math. I just need you to count how many times I roll.
I can just roll for you.
Fine.
No, you seem okay. I can.
Just count how many times I roll. I need to roll 9 times.
Okay.
Yeah?
Do you want me to just roll 9 times right now?
I'll
Okay,
count,
go,
I'll count.
go.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
3,
These are high.
4,
Holy shit.
5,
5,
7,
6,
Holy shit.
7.
again.
Oh,
That's better.
8,
Oh my
Nice.
god.
9. Oh,
Okay.
I still think you rolled fairly well there.
yeah. How much damage?
That was better than average.
35 damage.
Nice.
Tight.
Yeah. It's better than average.
On the giant woman.
And she's like,
She didn't even have a name. We're just calling her the giant woman.
giant.
Do you want me
ball.
to tell you their names?
We don't know her name. We don't know their names, right?
Exactly.
But we only know their thoughts.
I
I can read minds, not words.
The man with the axe, who's still in a fit of laughing, finally is no longer laughing.
Oh
Uh-oh. But that's his whole turn, is just passing the saving
Yeah.
throw
Yeah. He can
and moving. I'm assuming that's his action.
he can use his movement to get up. And then I think it's either his entire move or half of his movement to get up from prone. I can't remember. I'm in too many damn D&D games. I can't remember them all.
That's why you have to play.
I think
all
it's
three
half
games.
movement. He has half movement left
I'll check.
to stand up from prone.
I'll check. A prone creature's movement option is crawling. Unless it stands up and therefore ends the condition. You can just stand to end prone.
It's no,
It takes
so
movement.
standing takes more effort. During doing so costs an amount of movement equal to half your speed.
Okay, gotcha. So he will stand up and move 15 feet.
There you
Wonderful.
go. Which direction did he
Towards you.
move? Ah, oh man, I got another joke coming. Don't worry.
The lumbering woman lunges at Syndra and critically fails.
Excellent.
yeah.
As she reaches to attack you, she loses grip of her spear and drops it.
How
Can I, like,
cool?
snatch it up real
How cool does it look?
quick? Yeah.
Is it like a shitty wildling spear? Like is it made out of twine?
It's like the shaft of the spear is wooden, but the actual end of the spear that's like metal is actually looking like very well crafted.
Okay, I was more interested in this, the shaft and the tip. Glad
You would be. Okay.
I don't know. There's so many enemies, guys.
There are
One
only
less
two.
now.
Like one or
Well, there's
There's
three.
4.
two are
No,
dead,
I
right?
thought there were
One is dead.
three.
Oh, one of
dead.
them did die. The lady in front of me just got
Yeah.
misted.
She
Yeah.
just died.
I'm like covered in blood.
She
I'm
was
just, like,
blown up.
winking.
Well, she was lightning bolted to death.
I mean, if you lightning bolt a human being, they explode, so there's a lot of blood.
Yeah, I'm covered in blood right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't smell.
Actually, I don't know that to be true. I think it just.
It's more like a flame effect, like she has been set on fire. So you kind of
Okay.
smell it.
Singy.
I smell it before I see it. That's
No, you
impressive.
see it. You see it. It's very visible, but it also smells pretty bad.
Okay.
Especially because of how bad she smelled
It's
originally.
Get me some barbecue sauce. We're having dinner
Jesus.
Kane is from the backwoods.
Apparently.
Back. One of the back.
Whose hair is this?
Not mine.
Not mine.
probably. What? Where was it?
It's on my computer.
Oh,
Just
that's
giving it
probably
back.
yours.
One of your guys was.
I
I
think-
have very brown hair.
I think Remise is going to attempt to mock.
You can just go ahead and mock them, and then they will rebuttal.
Yeah.
have to attempt.
Do I want to mock Spear Lady or Axeman?
Spear lady.
Isn't she dead?
No.
She just dropped her spear. Like an idiot.
Oh yeah,
Who got-
I'm gonna mock her.
She just dropped
Both
it.
of
Yeah, I'm gonna mock
She
Spear Lady.
critically failed.
Yeah, and
The
be like,
dude, the bald dude?
They're both bald, actually,
perhaps
to
if
be
you-
fair.
if
Who
you
is
want-
couple?
Who exploded?
Do they
Do you
only
want-
find? Do they only find themselves?
Wait,
attractive
everyone.
because they're both-
Do
It
you
is
want
Remise's
to
turn.
roll for that?
What is
Do I want
this?
to roll insight to see if they're,
Yeah,
yeah, hell
roll a
yeah.
d20.
Where is it?
We will, wait, hold on, let me
You don't
determine,
have much wisdom.
let me determine
What do
what
you
the,
use?
let me determine what the DC to figure out if the bald man and woman are a couple.
I'm gonna use my.
So it's like,
It's a 12.
they're together.
Fucking them, those two.
What is it? What is it?
Doug can smell it in the air.
You can
What did
smell
you say?
You can smell their pheromones all over each other.
I can smell some bald love in the air.
Doug can tell that these two are in fact in love.
They are both.
Oh my god. It's not.
No, they're balding.
Doug understands that this is not a sexual affair, like this is like deep love.
How do you feel about this now?
You should.
Thirsty? Well, I don't have many feelings, man.
You can have feelings, you're just dumb, you're not.
Okay, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Well, barbecue is kind of a no.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and allow Remise to take his turn.
Oh, thanks. That's really
He's
nice.
just waiting.
Yeah. Well,
Why is he
Remise,
looking at me?
the details of their relationship hasn't yet been revealed to Remise, so he's still gonna make fun of her. And say, perhaps if you were not such a greasy swine, you could hold on to your twig. And she needs to roll.
A grade taunt,
She needs to roll.
I call inspiration on that one, Jesus.
fail.
Yes. Okay. Oh, and it's 3 damage, but she has disadvantage on whatever she does next.
Nice.
Cry?
She fails to cry.
Just one side.
Okay, at advantage on crying, disadvantage on attacking.
It is now Kane's turn.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So the woman that just got mocked viciously
Yep.
has no spear
She's no spear and disadvantage even when she picks it
and
up.
disadvantage.
She
when
feels like
picks
an
it up.
idiot right now. She really feels dumb.
She's having a hard day.
Very emasculated.
Who exploded? Was it the dude who exploded?
It was the lady.
Who
was
talked to
the
us,
good
who addressed us in the
Stone
first place.
lady.
Oh, I
And
didn't realize.
this
we were
lady.
She
fighting
is
her.
dead.
How does she?
Ez has been swinging at her this whole time.
Is that collateral damage?
Oh, the bone dust.
Yes.
Okay.
She died right in front of
I
you.
was
Yeah,
relieved.
I didn't
So.
realize. I had no idea she was involved until you just.
Did
said
you? Did anyone else
dead.
understand that she was involved in this
Yes.
fight? Okay.
100%.
Okay.
Who,
Good.
her?
The woman that you were speaking with
What did
initially.
she do other than?
He did
die?
not understand
She
that she
swung
was
at
in this
Esmeralda,
fight.
but-
She's been
Yeah.
trying to attack Esmeralda.
Ez. She's been trying to
Ez
swipe
is
at
supposed to be
Ez.
like dancing.
I was just like,
Real.
what up?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure Esmeralda can take care of herself. So
Well, that's why I wanted to engage the spear lady, but everybody was like, "Don't leave me."
That was a private moment.
Well, you should have done it in front of my face.
That was her. She did
Yeah.
Making gestures.
I'm gonna fire a crossbow off at the woman then.
The big woman.
Yeah, the big woman. Wait, is there another woman?
There were 2 women.
Now there's one.
Yeah, she's dead.
Now
I'm gonna
there's
fire
one
a
woman.
crossbow at the dead person.
You are clearly confused, so I'm just confirming.
You just told me she was dead.
Do you want to shoot the dead one?
You trying to
Hey,
shoot
what are
the
you
dead
doing?
lady?
Disperse the ash.
Yeah.
Oh,
So she can't resurrect.
6 damage?
no, 6 to hit.
Oh, that's not going to hit.
Even
Oh,
though
on the
she's
frame?
down.
She's too greasy.
Wait, are you shooting the dead woman? Because
Yeah, she's too much of a greasy.
No, you
swine.
still
Yeah,
miss.
just like slipped on fire. Yeah.
You missed the pile of ash.
I missed the greasy swine.
You missed that.
Too slippery, too slippery.
Interesting.
Alrighty,
Where is the dude?
The beer cans
The
are
bald
big.
dude?
Really good idea.
He's 15
Okay.
feet away laughing on the
Okay.
ground.
Again?
No. I think
No,
I
he's,
thought- I
he's
thought you
stood
said-
up and he's
Yeah, you got
made his way towards you as far as he can.
Okay.
He's no longer laughing. He just looks angry. His brow is furrowed.
Kept-
He's no longer enjoying his time.
so with the javelin that is on the ground, is it like right next to me?
Spear.
Like, can I
It's
just like,
about 5 feet away, so you'd have to move towards it and pretty much use your action to
Yeah.
pick it up.
okay,
She continues to.
I wanted to pick it up and stab herself with her own weapon, but
You
okay.
know, action economy sucks.
Okay, alright,
Grab it and
I will
disengage.
shoot her with her crossbow. And since she fell and tripped, would I get advantage on it?
She didn't fall and trip, but she dropped her
She just
weapon.
lost hold of her weapon.
So she's not prone.
Think greasy swine, but still like standing.
But still
Okay.
big threatening swine.
Big, scary greasy
Not
swine.
big
Roll for attack. She
Oh,
has
no.
disadvantage, but you don't get advantage on her.
Okay. Yeah, 12.
A 12 will not hit her.
Yeah, all right then. I'm going to step 5 feet back.
Okay. Boop, towards Ez.
Doesn't she get an opportunity
No,
attack?
because it's only 5 feet.
Yeah, it's a. You can use your action instead of.
Oh,
sorry, you can
okay.
use your movement
Did it
to go
disengage?
5 feet as a disengage action.
Yeah, okay.
It's literally
Really?
what it's called.
Yeah,
Yeah.
disengage.
I thought that was an action.
No.
Disengage is not, well, okay, actually,
Disengage is a movement that, but you can only go 5 feet.
And I didn't move at all, except for just then.
But if she did have an opportunity attack, it would be with her fists, which typically don't do that much damage.
There you go.
so,
She's very big.
hold on, no, hold on. Wait a
I
second.
think
what they
disengage
say
is an
about
action
big women.
in 5e.
Disengage
Yep.
is an action, but I think her as a rogue, she gets it as a bonus action or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I think you do, actually.
Disengage
Yeah, rogues are
is
like-
standard
Oh, yeah,
action.
yeah,
Rogues
yeah.
are the most.
I think you get
broken
it as like a, either a bonus action or something like that.
Wait, don't you
because
have
you're
a
a
feat
rogue.
that allows you to
It's cunning
disengage?
Yeah, cunning action.
That's it, yeah.
So
yeah, yeah.
you have full
Dash,
movement.
disengage, or hop.
You have full
You
movement.
still
Yeah,
have
yeah.
full movement.
Yeah.
In addition to that.
I just wanna scooch back a little bit to the party, but I'm
Okay.
still.
You should get the fuck away from both of them, because you're like.
You
kind
can
of in
move like
between two.
closer, you can move farther away than Ez, but here's the thing, you're still being engaged by 3.
Yeah.
You can get far enough
enemies.
away where you could get sneak attacks on anybody who engages the party,
True.
because they'll all be in melee range of us.
I'm gonna stick Sindra kind of like in the midst of the party, so you guys have kind of like all congealed into the center.
Did you stab?
Huh?
You get any
She
stab
missed.
damage?
Um,
That's
and
Rumble.
Sorry, I completely missed too.
You're just lying now. Cynthia.
Just trying to keep you guys.
another arrow flies
Yeah.
from the cover of the evergreen woods. The arrow is headed straight towards Zug, and as Zug flexes and shows off his huge muscular physique, the arrow flies straight through
Oh.
Damn,
his
Zug,
negative
nice.
space
So.
and
Sure,
hits a
negative
tree
space.
behind you.
Negative space? Is he
Yeah.
doing
He was
like
going
an
like
art thing?
this.
Yes, with his flexing,
Like
with his
this.
muscles.
Yeah,
As he
performance
hits
art.
this
Yep.
position, the arrow goes
I go like this and he goes.
and flies through and hits a tree behind. And now after Zug is done flexing, it is his turn.
I
Or
am.
maybe the flexing is a continuation of your turn, it's up to you.
Bonus
This is a role playing
Flex.
game.
Yeah, I am going to.
Flex, 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 flex.
As a free action, I'm going to flex.
I will allow it.
And I'm going to walk up to this guy.
That's you. Oh,
He's,
So
he's
smart.
15 feet away.
yes,
What?
yes, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make
The
a.
bald man with the great axe.
Mhm.
Yes,
He's 15 feet away?
approximately.
Okay, so I don't need to do that.
For you, it's probably closer to 20 feet.
Yeah, that's fine.
From Kane and Sindra, it's closer to.
I just don't want
15
him to
feet.
be like, oh, I'm gonna attack this guy now. Okay, so I'm just gonna attack him like regular style with, you
Okay,
know, the axe.
so you're gonna engage him and attack.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
14.
That's going to hit.
Wow.
Baby.
Ooh, 6 plus 2, 8 damages.
Nice, dude. Nice. Remind me to spend
He's-
our
Still seems a bit unfazed.
surprise round casting magical weapon on Josh's axe next time.
You could have
It's
just
now
give us the
Esmeralda's
rundown on your
turn.
spell book, man.
Esmeralda is going to
It's
turn
a
her
surprise every
attention onto the very, very large woman.
You gonna engage?
Esmeralda is going to hit. That's a crit. Can you crit in 5e? It's not a thing, right?
Yeah.
You
You have
can.
to roll a 20,
I
Yeah.
and
did.
that's a crit.
That's just crits. It's just 2
Yeah,
times
crit
damage.
is double damage.
Yeah.
Basically.
You don't. I don't think you. Do you add your modifier though? I think it's
You
just
roll, you double the roll of the dice and add the modifier.
and then add the modifier.
Yeah.
So if it's like 8 and then plus 3.
Gotcha. I understand. Thank you. All right. So with her rapier,
Oh, so she is engaging.
yes, absolutely. Thank you. She's going to attack the woman, and she is going to deal
Rapier damage.
11 damage.
A lot more rapier damage.
And with the hand axe, she's going to critically strike to deal
She's fucking overpowered. She has
12
lightning bolt
damage.
with an AoE component,
She's
and
an-
she has 2 martial attacks.
She's an.
And after
enhancement child.
Esmeralda slashes and hacks with her 2 weapons, her 2 weapons,
She
the
attacking a pie?
giant lumbering woman spurts blood
Oh, those sound effects are accurate.
She was
out
so
of
determined.
so many
They could have just
orifices.
allowed us to keep our weapons and this would have gone perfectly fine, but no. They had the battle to the death.
I know, idiots.
And she falls to the floor.
Well, good thing I got disadvantage on her. Jesus.
No,
She dead?
I was smart.
It's an investment.
I will bury her.
Could have gone very, very wrong
Right.
here.
Right.
The man with the great axe becomes enraged.
I wonder why. No one knows, but I know. Zug knows.
Zug uses his axe. Zug knows.
Zug understands
You upset.
basic human needs.
That's what makes him more menacing. He understands, but he acts in contrast.
I can't convey my emotion.
I think Remise would like to get an angle on Big Axe Man. And
You can do that.
I think I'm just gonna try to throw an oil flask onto him.
Neat. Nice Molotov cocktail.
We still have the archer. Don't forget.
Wait, no, I don't want to do that. Fuck. That is so annoying. Wait, do I?
I'm the DM.
Question,
Raise your hand.
can I?
Raise your hand
can-
first.
Can I use a free action?
Yes, Ryan.
Can I use a free action to ignite it if I throw it?
Yes.
Oh, it's right. Okay, I'm gonna throw an oil flask at this man.
you can try to be extra cool and throw the flask and like light the like match at the same time. Be like,
Well, ideally, I'd be using prestidigitation.
prestidigitation. It's like a 0 cost spell, right?
It's a cantrip.
It's still like a spell.
It takes an action.
Yeah, it still takes an action as well.
So I'm gonna allow you to attempt to use a match,
Oh,
but not prestidigitation.
What
Okay.
are you trying to do?
I'm gonna light this fucker on fire.
Is he covered in gasoline?
Oh, he's about to be.
He's going to throw a flask at him. Oh,
Oh.
well.
We're putting out the
Lamp
fire
oil.
with gasoline.
Oh, yeah.
So as you throw it, you are going to need to light the match simultaneously, which will require dexterity or acrobatics. I will let you choose which one you would prefer.
Isn't acrobatics a dexterity?
Acrobatics, if you have any points in it, is just better.
I think I do.
It'll either be a lower DC with a plain dexterity check or a slightly higher DC with an acrobatics check.
And that mystery is for you to gamble upon.
Oh, I have a +5 to acrobatics. Hell yeah.
Okay, the DC to light your match
Wait,
as
I'm-
you throw
I have
the
very
oil
low
flask
acrobatics as well.
with acrobatics.
You're
is
making
going to
him.
be-
You're making him use a match when he can cause fire instead of like making him just throw
He
the flask
cannot
well.
use prestidigitation as he is throwing the flask.
Oh, that's fair. You're doing 2 in one go.
She's letting me do 2 in one go. is
That's
why
fair.
I'm at her.
That's
13.
That's just fire.
Okay, here we go. That was horrible. That's a 7.
That's not gonna cut it. So you throw the flask to get him covered in oil, but you are not able to light the match in time.
It's okay.
Somebody
I'll
back
follow up on
Yeah,
it.
And so he is now caked in oil and is gross.
I think Remise will yell to the party. That was the last of my lamp oil. Someone light it. That's my free action.
And it is now Kane's turn.
Well, I never.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I can only do one thing at a time. Someone please in sequence do the next step.
I will cast firebolt upon him. 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Teamwork makes
He
the dream work.
takes. Oh, 10
Damage.
Look at that. He takes
Yeah, what?
10 fire damage.
That's a lot of
I
damage.
rolled 10, literally max.
So he takes 10 fire damage and now he is lit on fire, which actually means that at the end of every turn, he is going to take 1d4 in fire damage.
Like he's also on fire. He's got to be like terrified. Is there any like psychosomatic effect happening here?
Considering the fact that you have both used psychic damage to inflict him at this point, and now he is on fire.
And his lover just died.
And his lover has just died.
And he basically made a joke about it.
This man is mentally in a very bad space.
Gotta be
However, this is countered by the fact that he is deeply enraged.
Oh, so
Can
he's
can
real
Kane say as part of that, give up, man, your day is over.
He's also on fire now. That's not much of a.
Where's my pencil?
I gotta give him a chance to surrender
Behind your laptop.
As he's on fire.
for the court's record.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And it takes-
Legally, I
No, no.
witnessed that. Yeah.
As I cast the firebolt upon him,
I got
take
you,
in
Josh.
oil.
Josh said, you gotta just tell him to cool it.
Nice.
So he has taken 3 fire damage at the end of that turn.
That's about how much damage Remise can do for him anyway. So.
It is now
Now you have a
Syndra's
die.
turn.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay, is he the only enemy left?
No, there is still someone firing at you from.
Yeah, that
Oh, yeah,
bitch in
yeah,
the
yeah.
woods. Can you
Okay.
handle him, please?
I've got a plan,
Try.
but you should do something too. Yeah. Wait, but you can sneak
Okay.
attack.
Help him,
on
those
fire
that
now.
help
Yes,
themselves.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack the guy who is on fire. And I'm going to use sneak attack as well.
This poor fucker.
Well, you know what?
We do need to.
You
finish.
guys have done incredibly well. Like the only damage you've taken is from the surprise round.
I took
That's
a
true.
fuckload of damage in that surprise round. That
But
was
that's
almost half
almost
my
the
health.
that's almost all the damage you've taken. You've taken 3 damage outside of the
I took
surprise
10
round,
damage though.
but that is it. That's like pretty impressive.
22.
17 against. 17.
Oh,
against,
17
uh,
is going to
Fireman.
hit. Is going to hit.
Oh, good.
Good boy.
Your best friend is here.
Aw, why is he's coming out to say hi?
He's
He's
having
been
a
sitting in
nap.
his bed today. He's been in that little gray bed.
Did you get him a new bed?
What?
Did you get him a new bed?
He's had it for a few months. He likes it.
Good boy.
Okay.
Oh, he likes your feet. Hello, Josh.
That's
Buddy, come out, let's say
14
hi to
piercing
everybody.
damage.
I'm very glad you're
Damn.
saying hi.
That's right.
He is looking like he is on his last leg.
Great. Does he only have one leg left?
He has both his legs,
Oh,
metaphorically speaking, left leg.
oh, boy.
Ez is physically on her last leg.
What? As is?
I mean, she has been.
She only has-
Okay,
she has
all
one.
right, all right.
That's gonna
Look at
take
it,
us
being all
into the bowman's turn,
The bowman.
or the bowwoman.
Hmm. Or the crossbow woman.
Oh.
That's bow person.
And another arrow is going to fly from out of the woods at the party towards Zug. And this time it is going to deal 19.
Oh, Jesus.
Or it is going, sorry, it is going to hit for 19. 19 to
Sounds
hit.
like it landed.
Would we all be
Do I
able to
have
tell at this
anything?
point
Me or
if
beat?
she's shot or she or he is shot from one direction in the forest, or has it kind of like moved around?
It's come from a very similar direction every time. Yes.
She's just been
Got an
sniping
Hi,
us.
buddy.
What a bitch. Just in the woods, hiding and sniping.
As its lovers are felled one by one. I'm assuming they're like,
19?
They're a harem.
Probably.
yeah.
I was
they're
gonna
all
say,
mud
do I
people.
have my
They're mud
book of
people.
protection on?
Just
And
every
I
day.
do.
Mud
Oh, what does that give
Mud
you?
orgies.
It's +1.
It just came from one,
Yep.
obviously.
Does that
Slather stuff's
give you?
pretty-
No, but
more than
I am
19?
wearing it, so.
Oh, okay. So that
It
contributes.
deserves to die.
That's how he's been able to.
They're gonna threaten a bunch of travelers on the road, right?
Yeah.
Then that's what
When we all could have just fucked and gotten along. Well.
you know.
That's usually true, you know?
What?
The hall just fucked and gotten along.
Yeah, it's always the alternative to
10
fighting.
slashing. Sorry, 10 piercing.
Jeez.
God. 10 piercing
That's how much
damage
damage it did to me. This is very consistent arrow fire.
to Josh.
Jeez
To Zug.
Louise.
Wait, what
what's
happens
30?
when we can't, when something's hidden in the trees, we can't see apparently? What is the
haven't-
mechanical thing that's happening there? Do they have full cover or something? Are
They
they
definitely have
invisible?
cover. Absolutely, they have cover.
Okay.
Through the trees.
Wanna know.
Esmeralda.
Summons meteor.
Naruto runs
Nice.
No, nobody Naruto runs anywhere.
with
No.
her 2 weapons
No. No.
into the woods.
Oh.
I immediately lose respect for Esmeralda as a
Yeah,
reaction.
she's
Oh
not,
my god.
she doesn't know how to run very well. I mean, she's on a peck. Like she doesn't know.
It's been
efficient movement.
scientifically proven, that's just bad balance.
She
Listen,
runs,
if it was good balance, then real runners would use that.
she runs into the woods
I mean, you are a
after
runner.
the
You're
source
professional.
that has
No.
been firing towards Zug. She looks around to find where the damage is coming from.
And she finds that it's from her heart. Boy, this is now broken.
It was mental damage. Self-inflicted.
She is
on the
able to, with her perception versus the dexterity stealth of the bow person, not find.
It's too late. She already ruined it.
And she's going to attack the shit out of them.
All right.
Oh man, this is gonna get messy.
Yeah.
And both
Shit
of her
everywhere.
attacks are absolutely going to land.
What a shit show.
Jesus Christ, Esmeralda.
Yeah, chill was.
Jesus fucking Christ, Esmeralda.
He's not chill. You gotta tell him to chill, Zug.
Oh my God.
I wanna get shot.
Should we like silently slip away from Esmeralda?
Oh my
Like,
God.
"Whoa, that was a little intense.
She murdered.
Small explosions are rough from her rapier.
She's going to deal 21 damage.
Jesus.
Holy.
Is the target felled?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
God damn. We
No,
would-
but she should.
If she was not
she is
here,
demoralized.
we would be dead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But that was the only reason we were so cocky in the first place.
Yeah,
Was her.
more or less. Daniel just kill her off.
The man with the great axe, who is deeply enraged, but also deeply wounded,
And
Makes-
deeply on fire.
his last breath attack towards Zug.
Not such a great axe
He
now. is it?
swings his axe at Zug to hit for 21 to hit.
Okay.
Okay, Remise
Don't
will,
be
Just her glasses after you tell me that.
Remise will interject some cutting words.
Use mine. Not such a great axe now, is it?
Take like a really, really long time to figure out what cutting word.
But now it's not gonna
You can
say
work on this group project.
workshop, guys. What are we gonna say to this fucker?
Oh, man.
Your wife is dead.
Yeah, that's basically what I was gonna say. That was like the best joke I had.
It's a great one.
Thanks.
I mean, it's like if it's true, then that's pretty much the best thing you can get.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, cutting words doesn't imply it has to be like you know, a joke. It's just like that's pretty cutting.
Yeah.
So your wife is dead. Anyways, we'll see what happens. So we'll see how much damage he's able to land on you. Are y'all hungry?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes,
I
I had
It sounds like
pretzel
we're almost done.
for the first meal
Pretzel
of
was
the day.
delicious, by the way.
Thank you. They're way better out of the oven fresh, but they're also better hot than they are cold.
Why had them fresh last time? I remember.
They were decent that time. I feel like a toaster oven works really well with them because they get
Oh,
that
yeah.
just a little bit of crisp on the outside.
I think
an air fryer.
all those donuts we have, we're gonna put on a baking sheet and stick in the oven.
Great
I want
idea.
to, yeah,
That sounds
definitely.
good.
Because they're good donuts, but they're all same
Yeah.
issue.
I actually made a batch last night to freeze because tomorrow night after we get together, I'm going over to one of Dana's friends and I wanted to bring some
Oh, is
pretzels.
that
The only
Saturday?
way I'm gonna be able to do that is if they're frozen and then
Mhm.
pop them. in the
Is
oven.
that Saturday?
Yeah, tomorrow.
What are we doing on the 4th?
Today is the 2nd. The 4th is going to be Sunday. I don't have any plans.
Oh,
What are you guys gonna do?
What are you doing?
well, Ash was asking if you're gonna do anything.
I think Danielle and I are gonna do like some sightseeing stuff.
Okay, I see how it is.
Danielle, do we want company on our sightseeing things on Sunday?
Sure.
Okay, wanna be invited?
Depends on what you're seeing.
I don't
We're
know
not
what we're
sure
seeing yet. Is dinner with Michelle tomorrow night? Or is
Sunday
that
night.
Sunday night. Okay, Sunday
At the
night.
bottom,
Michelle.
that was
Okay.
not good.
Jesus, that's better.
That was a harsh contrast.
I think Remise is just gonna say something like, "You came for our lives, and instead it is yours." No, you came for our weapons, and instead we are taking your life.
I don't like that.
No.
So much
You came for
time.
our weapons and instead we have taken your wife.
We have taken your life. Sorry, I was thinking about food, babe. By the way, we should order some pizza.
We should, yeah, we will soon.
So he has to do a wisdom saving throw of 14.
Wisdom to know that those words aren't true.
Damn it. Okay. Well, he still takes damage. No. No, he doesn't. Sorry, he doesn't take it. He rolls damage. I'm doing cutting words. He is rolling damage on Josh, and I subtract that no matter what. He doesn't have to save anything.
Good boy, Ace.
So he is going to deal damage to Josh.
Sorry, Josh. It wasn't that much.
Anything is better than not anything.
That's true. You basically
He doesn't
healed
have to
him.
roll, like you just undo the damage, or does he actually, he needs to roll?
He needs to roll, and
Okay,
I
so he
subtract.
passed it, okay.
How much are you subtracting?
No, there was no pass. I was totally mixed up.
So it just
He
passed.
rolls damage, and I subtract how much. I rolled.
There is no rolling on his end.
Well,
How much damage does he do?
7,
4. So he does 4 total. I subtracted 3.
4 damage.
That's pretty good. That's just as
Really
good as me casting healing word. So solid.
You have healing word?
I do.
Me too.
It is Zug's turn.
Ooh.
No, I'm sorry,
Strays?
it's Ramise's turn.
Yeah, I usually get to taunt and then fuck people up.
Ramise.
He's not dead. Did he take any fire damage?
He takes, actually, you're right, he takes fire damage at the end of his turn.
Yeah.
He will.
Good call.
He takes fire damage at the end of the turn, and he is looking very worse for wear.
Great.
Mies is going to step to him and like do a cool like look.
Do like
With
a
his two
swagger
swords.
walk, just like saunter.
Yeah, I like my cape. I was like, and then I'm flipping my blades, and like uppercut with my silver short sword.
Now you get all the way up to him, and you're like, shit, I just spent my action on that flourish.
Yeah. See you next turn, buddy.
And he's looking in the eyes. Wow.
And he takes 1d20 psychic damage.
Oh, you're mean.
That's a 20 to hit.
Oh, I turned off my video.
How'd you
a while ago,
roll?
Apparently.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, it turned it on and now it's just like my face. Wait, and then I plug it.
Well, every
Wait,
time you move
unplug.
your laptop, you pull the chair a little bit toward you, so.
The Logitech camera is like not working.
20 to hit.
Oh.
If you wanna really.
Oh, it works now. It's just been off for a while. But hello, we're back. Hi.
Oh, yeah, look, there's that light.
Okay, let's go back. We're back. Look at Ace. He's so handsome.
You good boy. He's much more like, I was gonna say handsome.
More handsome.
He's much more social now than he ever used to be.
Yeah.
That's right.
He used to be pretty reclusive. Now he's like kind of hanging out.
Now it's like he's reclusive. Wow, look at how you did that.
So I attacked this motherfucker, and I'm waiting to like hear if he. I'm
What?
pretty sure I hit him. It was a 20.
You did hit him.
Okay, thank you.
I've not
rolled a
learned that
20?
information.
I said it so many times. 6 damage.
Wait, did you roll a 20 or did you just get a 20?
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's not dead.
He is dead.
Oh!
How do you want to do
Rami's
this?
free action. He is going to spit on his burning corpse.
Nice.
Like,
Why are you helping him?
Josh, he's dead. I think, and then Ramis will turn to his dog and say, "He's spit. He's perished."
And
But
then
Ramis
it's
does
like,
a.
don't put it out.
I want my barbecue.
That's gonna take us to Kane.
There's just a dude in the woods, apparently. Well, I say dude. Mysterious
There's
archer.
a person in the woods.
We don't even know it's a person. It could be a fucking monster.
It's an
in the woods.
unseen servant shooting arrows.
Can they do
I don't think they
That'd
can.
be
They
sick.
can't even. They can even knock.
Here,
it out.
hold this bow in exactly this position.
And just keep
Put an
firing.
arrow in it, and when I say let go, let go.
Just keep firing.
Okay. How far away are the trees up in which it appears this archer is hiding?
20 feet.
20 feet.
You go up there.
Nice roll.
Do you all have a specific kind of pizza you would like? It's like classic, or like Detroit style, or like
I don't know what
like
Detroit
fancy,
style
like
pizza
brick
is.
oven.
know what that
I've heard Chicago style, but not Detroit.
We also have Chicago style. What's that? I know, but I just like a very
We're thinking
hungry until
ahead.
8 o'clock.
Multiple combat.
Go faster, we finish combat first.
I just.
Well, if you hadn't hit an archer in the woods, we'd be done by
Yeah, babe.
now.
All right, I'm just gonna start.
They can see me, but I can't see them.
Esmeralda has engaged with this target and therefore it is a visible target to you now.
Oh, it's visible. I can see it. What do they look like?
They are covered in mud.
Yeah, that sounds right.
They have hair though.
Fine. I fire my crossbow at their muddy hair. Let's see.
Through the tree line, it is more difficult to get a direct line of sight on this target as
So
they
you're
are
saying
able
have
to get
cover.
on you. And I'm going to implement disadvantage at this range. I'm just letting
Would
you
I
know
know this before I attempted? To
I'm
fire a
letting you know
crossbow?
this in advance.
Okay, then instead, I'm just gonna use magic missile. But it ignores that, because I don't wanna deal with that right now. Tired of retreat bullshit. They take 2 damage. Hold on, I'm not done. You get to do it
Multiple times, right?
4, 6. So 11 damage.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's more than 2.
Yeah, that's more than 2. Sorry. All 3 of the missiles hit that person. For a total of 11 damage.
Okay. Magic missile.
Magic missile.
It's now Syndra's turn.
Okie dokie. I want to aim at the person in the tree. Crossbow.
Disadvantage.
Yep. All right, so I rolled 21 and 16.
You're gonna hit.
Excellent. All right.
Nice. Wait, don't you get sneak attack because what's her face?
Esmeralda is in within 5 feet.
Melee range.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Sneak attack is such a broken fucking ability.
Oh yeah, especially if you can routinely use it.
Yeah.
Which Syndra
it's
can.
it's out of
Suck
control.
him. Back, come back. Okay, we are looking at.
I think one of the most broken like builds you can have is like an archer that constantly
It's gonna be 20
disengages for
damage.
free. So you can like use your attack
Okay.
up close, get that
That
extra
hurts.
shit, and then disengage,
Excellent.
and they can't stop you.
Well, there's a
They're
there's a
still up,
Okay.
but that definitely was a wound that you can see the physical repercussions of.
there's a subclass to sword coast
She's now there.
that lets you get advantage
And they are going to
if you're
attack
like
Syndra.
solo.
Oh really?
So that means
A
just
melee
if you're a rogue,
weapon.
you have
Great.
advantage all the time.
Like a duelist kind of text?
Yeah, it's called a swap.
With the
It's called
melee?
it's like some
One.
pirate rogue.
How would that roll?
Yes.
I'm building a swordlock.
So the bowman reaches into
Mhm.
their, I want to say,
Their mud
Satchel?
satchel.
not exactly
They're both-
satchel, it's
they're
more like a
both
tool
mud
belt, like it's like a
satchel.
whole, like utility belt.
Okay.
And reaches in and pulls out their crude axe and slashes towards Esmeralda. But of course, Esmeralda, as you have all seen, agility.
Of a snake.
I believe the,
Oh,
the
the mongoose.
emote is.
Yeah.
She's upgraded.
The mongoose-like agility is no match for the crude axe, and the crude axe misses with a wide berth.
Wait, the mongoose-like agility is no match for the crew.
You know what she
Or
means.
the crew
You know what
is
she
no
means.
match for them.
Yes, Nate.
I just want to
It is
establish
actually-
that I'm not totally drunk.
We're all a little bit.
Very
drunk, is what's up.
Drunk enough to catch that mistake.
Sug will.
Look at your hair all over me. Ace. This was
Sug
my
will
next
run up
sweatshirt.
to the archer and
You never used to do this.
make a goading attack.
Just social in his old age.
It's the goading attack.
17.
That's going to hit.
1d8. So it's 8
That's an 8.
plus 2 and
Wow.
the superiority. So 4, so 14 damage. And I think she has to make a save. Give me a second. I've hit back.
You've taken very long.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw, DC 12.
Pass.
Oh,
Do you have an attack that has a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, goading attack.
what does it do if you land it?
She has disadvantage on any of her attacks that are not on me.
That's awesome.
That's dope.
Yeah, so it's just
Considering that it's gonna
incentivized.
be like 5 turns till he can
Is
attack.
your weapon
again.
two-handed?
No, I have a sword and board
Oh, nice.
or axe and board.
And that leads us to Esmeralda.
Okay.
Excellent.
Just
Bring it home.
just-
Bring it home.
Just finish it.
Yeah.
She calls down.
Make us feel
She,
more
she
inadequate,
summons
please.
Alexander.
What did you do? She rolled an 18 and a 17. Nah. Esmeralda murders the fucking shit out of it. Hooray! Yes, Esmeralda attacks first with her hand axe, and immediately upon attack,
Ace does like
the bowman falls to the floor and perishes in a flurry of small spurts.
It's like a fountain.
It's not Broadway. You could just go ahead and die.
Damn. Kane's a little saucy tonight.
And with that, the party
Yeah,
has
That's
defeated the group of Zerkers.
Hooray.
And the party will share experience.
So we're getting XP?
What?
Not just
What?
milestone?
I don't know.
I
what
forgot
this
how to
is.
add this.
What is this feeling I have?
Between the 4 party members,
Buzz.
1,800 experience.
Why are you making me do math right now?
This is the worst.
I don't know how to
I
add
have-
experience.
12 instances of the calculator app open on my.
It is
Okay.
450 experience for each of you.
Thank you.
Yay.
You will each gain 450 experience from this encounter. Next.
Oh, I can't add it on the ad.
You will also be able to take any of the weapons off of these individuals that you wish.
Ah, yes, the stone axe.
What kind of projectile weapon does this person have?
Yeah, where's the archer at?
They are carrying a light crossbow.
Remise is interested.
I already have one. Take it.
I already have one too.
Remise would like to take that.
Who had
Hermes is
the
now in possession.
great axe? Is it two-hander?
It's a 2-handed great axe.
Okay. I will take
You
that.
should just have it, yeah, just in case.
You can pick up the 2-handed great axe.
I gotta figure out how to do
Here
that.
or, okay, I have to take notes. Taking notes on Discord.
It's okay if you guys want to take notes and figure out the details at a later time.
Inventory, here we go.
I'm not keeping track of your individual inventories, I'm just keeping track of whatever treasure we find.
Okay.
Into my own inventory.
So 450 XP each, we said?
450 experience for each member.
For everyone covered in mud, are they wearing actual clothes? Like, can I loot them? Or are they just like naked and covered in mud?
Would you like to loot the bodies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loot the bodies.
I would
like to
expect
loot the
no
bodies.
less. Please do.
I will.
Cinder approaches and loots the individual bodies. One of the bodies is carrying 10 gold pieces.
Hey, okay.
A second body is carrying 2 gold pieces and a silver ring.
Ooh, okay.
Alrighty.
The large woman is carrying absolutely nothing.
Rude. Okay.
Not even mud?
Well, she dropped it.
Not
She
even
dropped the
like
spear.
shoe shine for her head?
And coming around to loot the woman that you initially spoke with, the lady with the crude axe.
Yep.
She is carrying 5 gold pieces.
Okay. Sweet.
Is it a silver ring?
Wait, so who's keeping track of money? Y'all?
I am.
Nate has been.
I have to actually move stuff now. I don't know. No.
Once we're done, point of order, once we're all settled.
We should make it a point to sell some treasure that is, has no other use but monetary value.
So, with the party having defeated the group of berserkers that attacked you, pretty handedly, well done, you all. They were.
Thank you,
Well done,
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
Thank
Thank you.
Thanks, Oz.
She did more
With
damage than all of us combined.
Esmeralda defeating the group of berserkers and gaining no experience from it,
Because she's level 20.
you all gain 450 experience apiece, and we will take a brief intermission.